On Sunday of this week, we celebrated, though clearly celebrate is not the right word choice here, the 2-month anniversary of the statewide shutdown of restaurants in Pennsylvania. For restaurants across the state, it feels like 2 years, and survival hangs on each day the industry stays closed. While hotels are technically open, occupancy, while having hit bottom, at least according to expert Mark Woodworth, is still in its single digits across most of the Commonwealth. By the way, you can catch my short take interview with Mark in the May 20th edition of the Daily Update. For those who have Paycheck Protection Program loans, PPPs, we received some good news over the weekend with the introduction of the Paycheck Protection Program Flexibility Act by Congressman Roy of Texas and Phillips of Minnesota. Speaker Pelosi has promised an up or down vote on the bill, which extends the covered period from the current 8 weeks to 24 weeks, eliminates the 75-25 threshold, and allows flexibility in loan forgiveness due to an inability to return employees to work based on certain criteria. Of course, we'll keep you posted in our daily update on this and many other attempts to fix the PPP. Also, President Trump hosted a roundtable for restaurant leaders, including Marvin Irby and Melvin Rodrigue from the National Restaurant Association. Also present were key direct reports of the president, including Secretary Mnuchin. The discussion centered around necessary fixes for the PPP, but also touched on the need for the Restaurant and Food Service Industry Relief Fund. On the hotel front, the AHLA sent a letter to congressional leaders outlining the roadmap for recovery for hotels. In short, the roadmap requests provisions to help hotel employees, safe harbor provisions for hotels, new federal programs to aid industry solvency, and enhancements and fixes to the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP, and a program to incentivize travel and tourism. The Pennsylvania Senate unanimously passed HB 327 to allow the sale of by licensees of mixed drinks to go, and the governor made it law just yesterday. It went into effect immediately just in time for the holiday weekend. As for PRLA, we participated at stakeholder meetings with Philadelphia's Fishtown District, Manayunk Development Corporation, and Rittenhouse Row. We also hosted the second Distributor Task Force meeting and the Catering Subcommittee on Reopening Standards work session. Melissa Bova and Ben Fleccia represented the restaurant community at a couple of meetings with Philadelphia elected officials and city administrators. We continue to have positive dialogue with Governor Wolf's team about outdoor dining in the yellow phase and anticipate an announcement about that soon. Also, we're working on restaurant reopening standards for the green phase. PRLA's efforts to help displaced hospitality workers through our Hospitality Assistance Response for Pennsylvania, HARP program, received a significant boost from our partnerships with Yuengling Beer, the Philadelphia Phillies, and Phillies All-Star pitcher Aaron Nola, and Kimpton Hotels and Resorts through their Stratus DJ series. Thanks so much to our friends at Yuengling, the Phillies, Aaron Nola, and Kimpton Hotels and Restaurants for their generous assistance. In closing, I hope that you find a way to enjoy this holiday weekend amid this dreadful crisis. If you are with family, give an extra hug. Stay well, and thanks for tuning in to this edition of It Happened This Week. I'll see you again next week.